Alright, hello and welcome back to Lands of Lore, playing as Michael, and we're about to enter the Draracle's cave.
Here, this mystic chant will open the passage. Carnax, Dalamare.
Thank you, Baccata. Let's get to our rock here and step forward.
This place stinks.
Quiet.
Quart. Okay. And Michael has something to say about the floor.
The floor here seems odd.
Odd. Well said. Nothing over here, but hey, there's this very switchy looking switch.
Let's try this.
Let's.
Clever. The wall is moved.
Yes, very clever, very clever.
God sakes.
Apparently Baccata doesn't like the rat man. Seems very judgmental to me, but, you know, who am I to judge? Rest up just a touch, and come down this way, where we're immediately going to jump into this pit. And find this guy. Oops. Come on back, buddy. You can do it. There we go. Alright. Take care of this big mamma jamma, which we're apparently going to kill simply by throwing things at it. Alright.
There's something on the north wall.
Oh yes, there is. And now we'll go meet a new friend, Laura of Grisbor.
This room smells worse than the rest.
Let's open this one pod that's moving.
Hey, there's something alive in there.
Shall we cut this one open?
We shall.
Oh, that air smells good. Thanks. I was on my way to the Draracle when one of those monsters grabbed me.
We as well seek the Draracle. You are quite welcome to join us.
Oh, thank you. I'm Laura. I've been chosen to serve in the Draracle's household on behalf of my village. If I can't get there, he won't give our farmers the weather predictions.
I take it you are from Grisbel.
I am Michael, and this is my friend Baccata.
I'll wait for you outside this dreadful chamber.
How are you
Thanks
supposed to
again.
farm
I
without
thought
predictions?
It was over for me.
Congratulations, Laura. Here, carry the sledge, so we don't have to deal with it. And now
There's
let's
a
continue.
trapdoor up here.
Thank you. I would never have noticed if you hadn't told me. Alright. Now we will actually solve the pit trap. I don't know if this answer is supposed to be somewhere, but it's left, right, center.
We just needed the right combination.
And continuing onward. Let's rest up a touch before we engage with these individuals. Now we'll throw this down here.
Watch out. Those fellows don't look friendly.
Indeed, they do not. Alright, let's try this, see if we can't get through the initial defenses. Laura, heal yourself. And try to be slightly less useless all the time. Here, take this. A little bit of increased defense should help her. Just a touch. There. And we can give you this. That's fine.
Coins in here.
Gotta take time during a fight to
Silver coins in here.
do a little looting. Have your sledge back. Grab the rock. And let's pick up this and this extra ginseng right here. And might as well rest up a bit after a hard-won battle, which I will do after I put this down. I'm going to take this humanoid bone and let's leave this one. Leave it here. since it doesn't actually look like any real human bone, which is fine. Alright, and we're off. Hey, alright. We got 2 more guys in here. See if we can't draw them out a little. And why don't we just spark this guy? I would bet Baccata's rogue will go up actually fairly soon. Maybe not. And we can just keep this one right here. And Laura finally gets to do a job.
I say, now we're getting somewhere.
At last.
Let's use this oil flask, and probably should have healed Laura, but that's fine. She doesn't really bring that much to the table. Let's see if any enemies find us before we're all healed up. I think we're gonna do okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. We still gotta pick up the ginseng. Alright, and back to our rocks. Hello, friend. It's nice to meet you.
I've been poisoned.
Oh, of course you have. You're always poisoned. Everybody's always getting poisoned.
This wall's all crumbly, too.
That's it. One more should do it.
What we'll do,
This wall up here is mine still.
rest a bit to let Michael die, and then we will heal him. Or not. Heal him. Alright.
Hooray, we did it!
Strong work, Laura. You have proved useful for probably the last time.
Aha!
Or second to last time, rather. Yeah, let's just do this. Good. Because we have some reasonably tough enemies here who, damn it, have the ability to deal a lot of damage very quickly. Which I prefer to avoid if possible. Whew. There we go. Alright, let's rest up. Yeah, those guys have pretty poor defense, but pretty strong offense. And with those big clubbing maces, we can really pack a punch. We got a spinning tile in front of us.
Whoa!
But that's okay, because it points us ultimately in the direction that we want to go. Let's see if we can't do a little damage here. Excellent.
A great smith worked this iron.
But why? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Alright. And then these two just kind of loop in on themselves anyway, so it doesn't really matter which path you take. But we now want to get our lockpicks out. Another oil flask. A star, which sometimes I try to use them as my throwing weapon, but honestly they kind of stink. And they're very difficult to see on the ground compared to the other items.
Empty.
So, actually, usually ultimately don't end up using them. I'll be using both of these eyes soon. Ooh, alright, Baccata, good for you. And there goes Laura. Not much of a surprise, honestly. Oh, nice job, Michael. Doesn't get too many magical kills. Alright, so
Splendid.
we're actually going to follow the sapphire eye path. You can follow the both of them for a short distance, but eventually they kind of close off on each other. I suppose I should wake her up. And got another jerk in here, which we will hold on to for a brief period, and a spinning tile. We're going to step back, go to our lockpicks.
There's silver coins in here.
Another salve. This, which is useless,
Empty.
but we'll at least keep it down here. And a new friend has found us. Hello, friend.
I've been poisoned.
Oh, fine. You'll get over it. Happens to the best of us, right? It's a little poison amongst friends. Okay. Oops. And there's Baccata's rogue, which is actually an important... Oh, no. Alright. It's very important to get that second rogue level, because we're going to need it before we get to Oppenwood, which is the next area. Lower Oppenwood, specifically. Alright, I don't really care about Laura, unfortunately, but now we can continue on.
I've been poisoned.
Honestly, Michael. Kind of being ridiculous here. Alright, let's pass through this. Make sure we've finished everything. We technically... Oh, no, never mind. That's the, it's the Emerald Pathway. This is not the wisest decision I've made, but let's see how it goes.
I don't have enough magic.
I know, Michael. It's okay. You're doing your best. Doing your mediumist. Alright, now let's come over here. Good. Should have used Laura's magic, but that's okay. I'll get back into it. See if a master craftsman made this as well.
Bronze rings were used to hold witches.
To hold witches? What are they doing in here? Alright, let's grab this. We're going to throw it at that button there. Grab this key. Okay. And we're going to use the key to unlock this chest. We are not going to flip that switch.
It does not fit.
Am I crazy? Oh, maybe we'll just pick this lock then. Oh, never mind. That opens a door on the next floor, right at the beginning. Got some aloe. And I believe... Alright, let's switch that out. Throw this down here. And yes, freeze scroll. We now have a new spell we can cast, although we don't really have enough magic to make great use of it. And the silver goblet, which we can make great use of. Works similar to a Bezel cup, a never-ending Bezel cup. Uses a small bit of magic, but in exchange has infinite healing, which I think is at least slightly useful, as evidenced by that. Unfortunately, it is not something we will be keeping for very long, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave this here for now and explore this end of things.
There's silver coin.
And then head back that way. Hello, friend. Baccata continues to become more and more powerful as he
There's a button in the north wall.
gets his second weapon. Just in case you missed the first one, a second chance of getting the freeze spell. Alright. Now we'll head back and flip that switch. There we are. And carry on this way.
The wall's closed behind us.
Oh no! I think we'll be able to find. Actually, no, I will grab this. But we will leave it behind if need be, because we get plenty of those. And unfortunately, it is an item that we can't make extra use of, which will make more sense in the next video. You can hear a lot of buzzing going on. I think. Alright, yes, I will switch this out. It's a lot of rocks. Scale mill, which we will switch to. Add another oil flask.
Empty.
Alright, let's use a little freeze. Just because it does work best against these bug guys. But yeah, unfortunately, Baccata is the only one who can cast it, and it's just once at level 1, which is not great by any means, but that's okay. We have a switch there, which will open up some pathways for us, but first, let's continue our adventure. Ivory key. Alright. Make sure we've gone everywhere over there. We have, excellent. Continuing on.
No wall over there, it just looks like one.
Yes, it's a false wall with a friend behind it. And this axe, which unfortunately isn't that great, but that's okay. Anything else in here? No, I kind of have to.
The rings look tarnished and neglected.
Aww, that's too bad. Tarnished and neglected. Alright. All this buzzing is very annoying. Let's see how this goes. Something.
The rings look tarnished and neglected.
Alright. Yes, let's upgrade our saber. It's not all that much more powerful, but has significantly more defense, which is never a bad thing. One of the more useful points of the saber cutter. Alright. Once we deal with a few of these guys, we'll actually be very close to the end of our journeys here in the Draracle's Cave. Can use this ivory key, which gives us the red key, this aloe, which we can keep at the end. Sure, you can wear these boots for now, why not? After all the work you've done for us. Oil flask.
Empty.
Is that what happens after you empty a chest? Alright, so that is the pathway down to the 4th and final level. And this is basically something that we don't need to deal with because we went through the Sapphire route rather than the Emerald route. Although there'd be some different goings-on if we had gone that way instead. I was gonna say we're gonna rest up, but apparently we're gonna instead deal with some very rude bugs. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna take off all of our armor. The reason which, that's not how a sentence works. The reason being because on the next floor, we face some enemies who have the ability to burn away all of our armor, and I don't want to deal with that. These guys here, very frustrating to deal with. Ah, excellent. Baccata growing quite a bit. And now he will be growing even further. We're gonna get him a new item,
There's silver coins.
which is this crossbow. Let's switch there. And he will primarily wield the crossbow from now on.
Empty.
This one isn't that great, but we will soon be switching out to Valkyrie, which is far superior. I think there's only 3 of these guys, so once we kill one more, we should be able to put our stuff back on safely. Okay, hit this button, and then step around this way, and there's our last one. I suppose it would have been wise to rest up, but I think we can handle him. We do have our never-ending Gazelle Cup, after all. Hey, and Michael increasing as well.
That's another crumbly wall.
Oh, that's right. I took your sledge away. I forgot. And now I have run out of space. We're going to toss this. Going to go to this chest here. Okay. Salve. And the Gazelle ring, which will protect us in the swamp.
Empty.
And you two, I'm going to put these back on while you are going to take that off. This will pick back up. And the silver goblet. Okay. So we're not going to flip that switch there, because that, I believe, turns on. Man. I was so off. Okay. So we're going to throw you there. And now we can safely walk here. Alright, carrying on. Keep an eye out for more pressure plates. And let's go this way first, which actually I think, yeah. That leads to the end, the Draracle's Cave, or lair, I don't know what you want to call it. Oh no! Oh, where did you guys come from, huh? Let's just try to close them off a little. I don't usually face those guys down here. Oh no, Laura's dead. That's so sad. Anyway, now we have this button here.
There's silver coins here.
And some silver coins. Must have the silver coins. Alright, now, taking the sledge back. Get back to our... Can I do this when I'm dead? Oh, you can. Alright, and let's step forward. And go visit the Draracle.
Excuse me. We are seeking a cure for King Richard of Gladstone.
Peasants! How dare you speak before placing an offering? Go through the archway there, and place your trinket on the altar.
To what trinket should be referred?
To which trinket could he be referring?
And it is in fact this silver goblet. Anything else they will decline? Or we just say it's not good enough?
I think
Yeah.
they want a different offering.
Alright. This is also why we take everything away from Laura before we step in here, because she is about to leave us.
Splendid. Let us go now and get the elixir.
Hi, I'm Laura from Grisbold. Where do I go now?
When your companions are finished, you shall wait here.
We are seeking a cure for King Richard of Gladstone.
I am aware of that. Only the elixir of Diebold can cure Gladstone's monarch. Ingredients are everywhere, but the elixir you seek can only be created in an ancient white tower.
I say, could you be a bit more specific?
The master has spoken. If you want more information, you must present another gift.
No, I will answer that query. Fate has condemned me to this course, and along its path I must tread. You must obtain 4 special trophies. First, you must butcher the creature whose flesh has never lived. Next, you must see the sweetness of your enemy. Your third ingredient must be collected from the deadly depths. Lastly, you will need powders taken from the heart of your mother. This has been inscribed on a scroll for you.
Thank you. Well, so long, Laura. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much for your assistance. All Griswold owes you a debt of gratitude for leading me through those dreadful caves.
The master has spoken. You must leave now.
The Draracle's attendant isn't the nicest fellow, but that's okay. Alright, so we can now...
Bad luck. I presume we'll have to unravel the Draracle's riddle before we can assemble any of the ingredients.
Let's return to Gladstone. Maybe one of the council can figure this out.
Alright, let's continue on now. We just kind of go up through the levels of the Draracle's cave, back out. And you can see that the pathway that used to lead to the Emerald Eye is now closed off. I think it does so once we go through the secret wall, I'm not sure. And as we open this, yeah, that blocks off the pathway, so we can't go back down to the deeper in the Draracle's cave anymore either. We can, however, retake this if we want. There's no real reason to, but I don't know. Might as well just take advantage. It's being offered to us. Oh, that's right. We have our crossbow out now. The recorded numbers of Baccata's damage are going to go down, but the amount of damage he does will hopefully stay fairly stable.
I've been poisoned.
Always getting poisoned. Alright. Let's get out to the area in front of the door. And we'll rest here while we let Baccata die. Oh. We won't actually be healed anymore by resting. Alright, now you guys are just being rude. And there we go. Alright, perfect.
I don't have enough magic.
Calm down. Calm down, Seymour. Alright, carrying on. What? Where do these orcs come from? And they're dead. Do I have room for all this? I don't believe I do. I still have a lot of rocks. Alright, so there isn't really any difference between which of these items we keep and which we don't.
How did these orcs get Timothy's coin sack?
But I just like taking these ones. Because it's more amusing to me for no real reason. Alright, let's carry onward.
Timothy, what happened?
Baccata, is that Michael? Gladstone has fallen. Scotia and the Dark Army have stolen King Richard's body. Thank goodness Dawn's magic shroud still protects him.
But we have the elixir, or at least a recipe for it.
Excuse me a moment. This arrow is quite annoying. Michael, you must find the council. Only their 4 keys can open the shroud and allow application of the elixir. Remember, you must save the king and destroy Scotia.
Are we going to let him just fade away like that?
Death is so often embarrassing. Let us at least leave the poor man with his dignity.
Well then, where shall we begin? Can we find these ingredients? What about the ruby? And where is the council?
I'll wager they followed my Mistress Dawn into Oppenwood. In that case, we'll need to get across Lake Dread ourselves.
Then let's get down to the marina and see if we can find a boat.
For some people, they talk about Aerith in Final Fantasy VII or various games, but this has always been one of the hardest for me personally. We're not actually going to go to the marina. Instead, we're going to go to Lake Dread itself, because the marina has been ransacked and destroyed.
What was that?
I think there's someone in the bushes there.
And as we turn to Lake Dread, we find...
Michael, Baccata, dark soldiers everywhere.
We know. Timothy told us of the attack on Gladstone. We're looking for a boat that can take us to Openwood.
Lucky for you, the same boat that took Don just came back. Go this way. The boat waits at shore.
Aren't you coming with us?
No, Victor cannot yet go. Must settle score here first. You visit the rival city in a few days. Look for me, no? Good luck. Here, maybe you like this. No.
Thank you, Victor.
It's a good thing to know we can always trust in the loyalty of Victor. We'll just sit here and watch this guy row across the entire lake while we do nothing.
This is where I left your ladyship. She met someone in a wagon.
Let us hope we locate Dawn quickly.
And this is why you always have your inventory full and are carrying an item, because you'll still get the sword, although I guess it's technically better. Yeah, let's go with the stronger might and less protection, I guess. Alright, we will end things here. I'm going to drop a couple items off that we'll retrieve later, but for the time being, this will end our adventures until we return to Openwood. Till then, see you.